Welcome in all of my friends and all my new friends. I'm so happy you're here. Lazy Retired Granny here. And today is Wednesday, April 3rd, 2024. The time is 7:21 a.m. here in cooler, cloudy, sprinkly Salem, Oregon. I am continuing my journey, slow but sure, of my monthly canvas, which I got from Amazon. It's a 12 pack. I do one a month. They are 30 by 40 centimeters and they are from Tiny Fun. I like Tiny Fun. Okie dokie. So before we get to diamond painting, let me tell you, I have my caffeinated breakfast blend coffee beside me with French vanilla creamer. And what is underneath the candle lamp this morning? Yep, I changed it up. This time we have crisp apple pie. And I'm not for sure. This may have come from Walmart, but I just can't remember. Yeah, so I took out the first wax and put it underneath the lamp. So it should smell like apple pie. I love apple pie. Okay, now we are going to go to some emails right away so I don't forget. So let's see what we got. All right, Margie. She says she is triple whipping. Me too, Margie. We're triple whippers together. Let's see. She says 30 by 40 wool from Tamu for friend paint along. 30 by 40 Autumn Girl. Both of those are from Tamu. And a true 30 by 30 butterflies with 2 ABs from your favorite Dreamer Design, which I won in a 500 subs drawing. All right, so let's take a look at what she sent me. Oh, all three of them. Yahoo. Okay. So, I've seen that butterfly. I was debating about that one. I really like that. All right, and then she's got, look at that wolf. Two of them. And then, look at, is that stained glass in the background? That is beautiful. Look at you. Paint with passion. Yep, we all know I'm a Dreamer Designs addict. Nice. Well, thanks for sharing those. How beautiful. All right, so let's go to our next email. Let me scroll down here. All right. Teresa. She says, I just finished this one. Oh my gosh. Fall colors. Isn't that beautiful? This is a Diamond Art Club, and I have seen that on their website. That turned out wonderful. I love that one too. How long did it take you to do that? Wow. Zoom in here. Who is this by? Come on. You know, I'm going to have to look at this myself. Can I zoom in on that? Enough for my old eyes to look. All right, it is Share the Outdoors, a 30-inch by 20-inch or 76 by, let me get my readers out. There we go. It looks like 76 by 51 centimeters. So that's pretty good size. Oh my gosh, that's a Chuck Pinson? How did I not know that? Well, of course it is. Wow. Nice. I like that. And then she said, this is my next one. Cat Plane and Ribbons, a Diamond Art Club, 26 by 18 inches or 66 by 46 centimeters, and it's a round. Look at that. Cuteness. Wow, I like that. Thanks for sharing those. Wow, nice. All right, so do we have any more here? I thought we did, but maybe I'm... And Rebecca, I did respond to you finally. Sorry for the delay. All right, that is it. Yay. Yeah, if you want to be on my channel and share what you're doing, yeah, send me an email. My email is listed in the description down below. Okay, anything else? I think that's it. As you can tell, I haven't gotten very far, have I? Since I did a whip and chat yesterday. Yeah, I have been, or I was super busy yesterday. And what did I do? Well, I was super duper ambitious yesterday. All right, so let's see what I'm doing here. I'm doing 12, which are the capital T's. And let me get my list out here. All right. And it is color 819, which is light baby pink. Yep, we were on that yesterday. Nothing has changed. Let's see if I can, there we go. Okay, so yesterday, you're not going to believe this. I broke my lazy spell just for one day. And the first thing I did, I cleaned the refrigerator. Yep. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So that was good. And I only had a couple things that I needed to toss. And, but yeah, I took, silly light. I took out, okay, let me move things over so I stop maybe turning that on and off. So I took out all the shelves and the bins, all that, and scrubbed them down. And yesterday it was like mid-70s. The sun was shining. Oh my gosh, it was so pretty outside. So as I washed all the shelves and the bins, I set them outside to dry. That only took just a little bit. By the time I got done with other things with cleaning the refrigerator, they were dry. So yeah, it's so nice. You open up the refrigerator and it's just so nice and clean. But it wasn't, filthy before. But you know how it is. You spill things or you set things in there, and yeah. So anyway, yeah. So I thought, the weather forecast says it's supposed to start raining last night, about 10. So, and then the rain for the next, I don't know, 5 days at least. And it's not pouring down rain, but just rain. Enough to get the grass wet and impossible for me to mow. So I thought I'd better get out there and get the mowing done. Because I just mowed on Thursday, but our grass, I don't know what it is, but it grows super duper fast. So Ellie and I went outside about 10:30. And now, all right, for you that are new, my one son and daughter-in-law and 2 grandsons live upstairs in this house. And I live in downstairs unit. I have all my own stuff here. It's separate from theirs. And then my other son lives on the other side of me in another portion of this house. And the landlord converted it into 3 dwellings, this huge house. So anyway, my son who is next door, he, the only thing I don't like about this pen is I can't put a tip on it. And I'm used to using my straightener to get the drills out. And I don't know what I did with, oh, there it is, right in front of my face, my other pen. I could just use this pen, but I'm using a sparkly one. So anyway, my son next door, he does all the weed whacking, edging, on both of our yards. And my yard has a fence around it for Ellie, who's my dog. And so our yards are separated by that fence. And of course, when you have a fence, it's a metal fence thing. You have to use the weed whacker to get around those posts and stuff. So he does all that. Plus, in the front of the yard, he does all that. And then down, we do part of on the other side of our driveway, we mow and weed whack all that. So anyway, he's in charge of weed whacking and I'm in charge of the mowing. So it works out real good. And he works full time and, has 2 sons and all that. So, I'm retired and lazy. So, anyway, I do the mowing. Well, so I mowed his yard. Oh my gosh, it filled up the whole bag. I mean, I was a huffing and a puffing out there, because the bag gets full and it's still a little damp out there. Not bad as it was the first time I mowed. But anyway, yeah, it took the whole bag. So, and when I empty the bag, I have to take it across to our field and I put it around some trees that are out there. Woe is me. But anyway, and it was warm out there. It was getting toasty warm. Of course, it does seem like it's toasty warm because it's been so cold. And you know how that first warm weather just really kind of hits you? It seems like it's 100 degrees instead of in the 60s and 70s. But the good news is I got lots of exercise that I needed. So Ellie was out playing and following me around and whatnot. So she got some exercise too. So anyway, then before I went over to my yard to do, I went out to the where on the other side of our driveway to get it all mowed because I didn't mow out there the last 2 times. And I thought, oh, I better get out there and mow. Oh my gosh, it was so long. Oh. But the good news is that I don't use the bag out there. So I don't have that dragging. But out there on the other side of the driveway, it was still wet. And, but I got it done. I got it all mowed. And then that took me quite a long time to do. It's really hard to maneuver the lawnmower out there because I have a hill. Well, it's not a steep, it drops down like about, I don't know, 4 feet, and then it flattens back out again. And that is so hard to do with the lawnmower. Oh boy. So anyway, I got that done, and then I thought, oh man, I cannot get all this with my lawnmower because it's just too long. You know, I gotta shorten it up some. So anyway, did that. Then I brought the lawnmower over to my yard. My yard, which is just a tad bit smaller than my son's, that bag was plumb full. I mean, you couldn't get any more in it by the time I was done. Oh, it grows. I don't know why mine grows so much. Because we have a lot of activity, you know, with Ellie being in the yard and pooping and peeing and all that, but yet the yard seems to be hardy with her on there. You know, it just, wow. Well, then, while I'm doing that and it's getting warmer, the wasps came out. Oh my goodness. Well, Ellie is allergic to all kinds of bees, so I really have to keep an eye on her. But I was going to go out last night and spray where they're sneaking in at above on the roof where my porch is at, the porch roof. But it got really super windy at night when I could go out there and spray because all the wasps were in and sleeping. I couldn't spray because it was so dang windy. So I didn't get that done last night. But anyway, so then I took a little break from slaving away out in the mowing and stuff. And then I got my weed whacker. Well, no, I didn't. I got my weed whacker out because I had to get the grass where I couldn't reach and weed whack it because it was so long and I knew it was going to rain and I wanted to get that cut down as much as I could. But I knew, because my son works full time, you know, blah, blah, blah. So he wouldn't be able to get out there and weed whack this weekend because it's supposed to rain. And so I weed whacked half of it and then I took a break. Oh my gosh. My arm hurt so bad from holding the weed whacker and trying to do that hill thing. So I took a break, I don't know, for about a half an hour or so. And then I picked it back up again and off I went and got the rest of it done as best I could. It's not perfect, but oh my gosh. Yeah, it was so long. So I guess I came back in the house about, it was probably around, I don't know what time, 2? And it was getting warm outside and yeah, so then I thought, you know, I need to take a little break I did diamond paint a little bit, but not a whole lot. And then I sat on the couch with Ellie, and then she cuddled me, and then we fell asleep. I did watch the rest of Tracker. I hadn't quite finished that. So, and then I switched over to watching Midsummer Murders again. I'm going through it again. And I fell asleep. And I can't remember if that was, I fell asleep after I made something to eat. And yeah, so then I fell asleep till about 6-ish. So then I woke up, and of course I'm all groggy, and you know how it is. And okay, the next number is 14, but it looks like I only have one of those. I'll go ahead and throw it in. So whoops, I got 2 on there. So then I did some diamond painting, and then I was still tired. Any 7s? We do have some 7s. A few. 15. Okay, 8:38. Let's see what color that is. Oh, we're getting some sun this morning. Do you see it coming through? It's going to blind me. What did I say? 8:38. Very dark beige brown. I may have to close the drapes if it just decided to come out. Oh, man. Brightness overload. So then we went to bed, and Ellie was being a real cuddle bug last night. I think she kind of got tired being outside for such a long time and walking around with me and all that. I have to keep a real eye on her so she doesn't get stung. So now is the season she absolutely cannot be out there by herself. I gotta be right by her side. Chase those bees away. So anyway, she's being a snuggle bug, and then she must have got too warm because she was laying right beside me. I had to take off the blankets from me because, yeah, she's my heating blanket. So then she moved down, but she had to lay practically on top of my legs. She was really, really wanting to snuggle last night. Like 17. We've only got a couple of those, I think. Whoops, no, 16, because we got some peas. Let's do that first. And let me just check. Looks like, oh, I missed some 1s right there. What did I say? P? 1, 2. We only got 2 of those. But let's see what color it is. 959. Medium sea green. So I got to read in my book, and for you newbies here, I am reading Outlander. I'm on book 4. All right, so where am I at in the book now? I am a little over halfway. I'm on page 500 and something of the 1,000 and something. We only have a couple of these too, which is 966, which is medium baby green. So I'm right at the part where Sir John shows up with Jamie's son, and then the measles outbreak. All right, pound sign 18, and that is 995. Dark electric blue. Oh yeah, I like this color. So, Ian has got the measles. Sir John, or whatever his name is, has the measles. And Jamie and his son, which the son doesn't know Jamie's his dad, they're off because that Indian died that had the measles that Claire was taking care of. So they have to be kind of careful so the Indians don't think that Claire killed him. So anyway, that's where I'm at. And and now, okay, this is where I'm at really. The preacher shows up saying that the guy whose wife had the baby that Claire delivered 3 weeks earlier has died of the measles. And the Indians put a curse on his house because he wouldn't help them. And now he's in a drunken state, and he wants to see Claire. I'm not for sure what's going on there. Why, if he's actually upset with Claire, she thinks that she did something. I just don't know. But that's where I'm at. But my eyes were getting tired, so I had to put my book down. I am really enjoying book 4. So, but I don't know what's going on with Jamie and his son. I know they're, still on their travels. That's it. All right, 19 is star. I don't see any stars. And then we got the little symbol that goes to the right, which is 20. And that is a 3371. Black brown. Coffee time. This is delicious coffee to me this morning. And I don't know why. It just tastes so delicious today. I didn't do anything different. So yeah, I am a triple whipper. I got 3 canvases going. Busy, busy, busy. So today, what is on my agenda? Yep, I'm back to being lazy today. So hopefully I can get some YouTube channels watched because I am behind. I think I have 3 of them just from the Horse Guard. I love that channel. I love watching those horses. They're I've never been a horse person before. Not interested in them. But boy, I tell you, now that I've been watching Horse Guards, I've fallen in love with horses. Well, at least those horses. They have personality. I've learned a lot about Horse Guards from John. He does a good job. Oh, I had to put you on hold for a minute. I had a tickle in my throat. Oh, I watched Crafting with V. She did an unboxing of Amazon items that she ordered, and one was a special shape canvas. She said after watching mine, they look pretty fun. So I love those. Oh my gosh. Special shapes, special drills. Yeah. I thoroughly enjoy doing those. They are just beautiful. Just a lot of fun. They're a lot different, you know, than doing a regular diamond painting. And they're fast. You get them done pretty darn fast. So just a reminder, if you haven't subscribed to V, go over there and subscribe. I'll put her link down below. But she's doing a live tomorrow night, Thursday, and 8 o'clock. I thought it was 7, but her thing said 8. So 8 o'clock Central Time. So let's all go over there and have a good chat. They're very interactive. So we don't get much diamond painting done, just a lot of chit chat. And there's a 7 I missed. Okay, what was 7? 15. Yeah, so they're a lot of fun. I love V's channel. I think she's being a triple whipper, maybe even a quad whipper right now. She's got a lot going, and she is doing a dreamer. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to all of her whipping chats where she works on that. Yeah, her journey on that is just unbelievable. She's having a good time with it. She's doing the unicorn family. But I think she said she was going to go ahead and do the partial special drills. Plus she has another one that she's doing that I can't remember the name of it. It's on the tip of my tongue and I can't remember. Yeah, she's doing that one. And plus she does her little key rings and coasters and stuff. Yeah, she sent me a key ring, which it's hanging up here. I don't know if I can see if I can undo it. Yeah, she sent this to me. I love it because she did it. And it's double-sided. Isn't that cute? I love it. So I hang it right up here on my tripod. It's just perfect right here, and I can look up and smile because it's from my diamond painting daughter, V. Yeah. was so sweet of her to send it to me. Think of me. Let's see. Did I get all those? I think I did. What is next? 21. K. I don't see any Ks. Ooh, got lots of C's. 22. Ooh, pretty pink one. 3609. Let's see what that is. 3609. Ultralight plum. Well, I thought it was pink, but I guess it's a light plum. I wish we had a plum tree. Oh, I love plums. I guess we're going to be moving up here. Moving on up. So yeah, today, all I have to do, which I forgot to do this task, once a month, I really scrub out my coffee pot and I run vinegar through it. Get it all nice and clean. I only make 1 pot of coffee a day. When that's gone, it's gone. If I have a craving sometimes, especially during the winter time, I can drink tea all year long. Hot tea, not iced tea. Ugh, I do not like iced tea. But I do like tea. And I never liked tea before until I started watching British shows. And they drink tea all the time. And then I found I had no idea about teas. Now, I do like the tea that you get in the Chinese restaurants. But anyway, then I thought, oh, I love that they have those little teapots out, and they're, they got their little tea kettle on the stove, and oh, that's just so homey to me, and I just enjoyed it. So I started looking at teas. Well, then I discovered all these different teas, and so I've gone through the years experimenting with teas, and what I found out about myself. Hi, Ellie. Did you come to join us in your secret message? Okay, everybody listen careful. There's her secret message to you. Okay, did everybody get their secret message? Oh, Ellie, I love you. But what I found out is I am not a big lover of lemon tea or flavored tea. What I like is the English tea, black tea, some green teas, it depends on what it is, and that kind, but I don't like raspberry or anything like that. I just want a plain tea. Now, what I also found out when I was growing up and we'd go out for Chinese food, my dad, he always put a little bit of soy sauce in his tea. And so I do it too, with a little bit of soy sauce in the tea. Well, come to find out, and you can Google this if you want, that is what they do over in Japan or China or wherever, is they put a little bit of soy sauce in there. So my dad was in the Korean War and over in Korea, so I'm assuming that's where he picked it up at and just thought he was supposed to do it that way. So there's that. So I always, well, I don't always, but most of the time I do put a little bit of soy sauce in. And so far, everybody, when I was working and I would do that, people would say, why do you do that? And I don't know. My dad did it, so that's how I drink tea. And nobody had ever heard of that before. So anyway, there you go. So it is correct to do that. But anyway, but I do like cappuccinos, so I always get pods of those. Well, not always, but I've got a bunch of those. And I only like the cappuccino ones, not the other pods that you can put in there. Weird, huh? Yeah, I do not buy any of the coffees and stuff that, like at Starbucks or Dutch Brothers or wherever the coffee places are. Ugh. I do not like ground coffee. Bean coffee, you know, it's too oily. Ugh. No, 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 no. But now it's so expensive, who can afford it? Yeah, so that's my little foibles. So you can get those little pods of flavored cappuccinos from Amazon, and they're really, well, when I bought mine, they weren't that bad. You get a whole box full of them. I'm still working on mine. I've got several different flavors. So yeah. Whoops. I took that off. I didn't put it back on. Well, that's crazy pants. Well, guess I'll get that on later. I can't reach up that far. I'll put that on later. But anyway, yeah, so that's what I like. I'm just gonna sneak these C's in. I don't have this straight on here, so I'll just sneak them on. Ellie is scratching on my squeaky couch. That's what you hear, that squeaking noise. I just got her itchy medicine on her. Yeah, she's gonna have to have another medicated shampoo. She suffers skin allergies, and she was out rolling in the grass yesterday after I mowed and doing all that doggy stuff that she does. So today we suffer. I think I'm just gonna wait on that. Do it next time. Okay, we're just about, we only got 3 more colors to do here. Oh, I petted Ellie and now I got dog hair. Okay, any S's? Oh yeah, got lots of S's, 23. And 23 is 3842. Dark Wedgwood. I bet I missed some here. X's, O's, yep, I did. Oh well, I'll get them in a little bit. This is a pretty color. I like this. So what are you all working on? Are you being a double or triple whipper? I'm going to be a triple whipper here for the next few days because I've got things in the to-do pile. It's a mess on my desk, let me tell you. My place is really small, so I have to be inventive of where to put everything without it getting in the way, falling over, you know, all that good stuff. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Yeah, I'm gonna start. I don't know how often, so don't hold me to this too much right now because of the weather. But I am thinking about starting a daily blog type of thing with Walks with Ellie. I talked about this before, but where we just take our walk, you know, around the property, and you can see Ellie out there sniffing, looking for birds, looking for little creatures. And you can see how the cherry trees are blossoming, and see the hillside, all that good stuff, just kind of, and how it changes with the season. Because right now, between spring to summer, yeah, lots of changes. Ellie will have to be leashed because we do have a lot of wildlife out here, and the farmer's working, and she'll go chasing, and believe me, I cannot run that fast. I cannot run as fast as she does. And when she sees something and gets something in her head, all bets are off. She just does not listen to me. The only time she really listens to me, she knows panic in my voice. Then she will listen to me. That doesn't happen very often. But she does know when I say, Ellie, there's a bee. She'll come running to me. She knows what that means. She has been stung quite a few times and does not like going to the emergency room. Yeah, she swells up, and her throat swells up, and her face gets all puffy, and yeah, she is severely allergic. And so when she goes to the emergency room, they have to do what they do. I don't know, they take her back. They won't let me back there with her. All right, so let's do some X's, and that is 3849. What color is that? Uh-oh. Is that not on our list? Do we finally get to add another color? Let me just double check. We do. We haven't had to add another color in forever. So let's go and look and see what we got. Okay, DMC, and that was 3849. 3849. Okay, and it is telling us it is light teal green. Okay, so let's get that on the list. Yahoo! It's been forever forever since we added to our list. All right, so we said it was 3849. 3849, and it says, there's two here. It says light green gray floss, but then the other one says light teal green. So that's what we're gonna go with. All right, Yahoo, I'm excited. We finally got to add a color. So anyway, yeah, she has not gotten stung by a bee in, oh my gosh, quite a few years. But if she has gotten stung, is she not allergic anymore? I don't know, but I do know she's had 3 trips to the emergency that I can remember. Yeah, and it is basically life-threatening. Yeah, one night, it was during the summer and it was really hot. And we were outside, and where that bee came from, I have no clue, because it was really late, like 9, 10 o'clock, and I didn't realize that she had gotten stung. It was probably around 11, and she started kind of acting weird, and I looked at her face. Oh my gosh. It was so swollen, and I called the vet, or the emergency room, because the vet's office is closed, and I said, we're on our way again, because they told me to give her some Benadryl. But have you ever tried to give a dog Benadryl when they're so much in distress and their throat is closing and all that? Yeah. It's not a fun experience, and it's next to impossible. So I got her in the car. We got to the emergency room. They whisked her back super fast. And I think they have to put like oxygen on her and stuff, and they put an IV in her, all kinds of stuff. And yeah, you're there for a long time. Oh, I forgot 25. Okay, what's 25? 3863. Let's see if that's on our list. 3863. Medium mocha beige. Yeah, so we were there probably a good 3 hours, because they need to make sure that you know, she's okay and all that. And one time she had to stay overnight, and then they wanted to transfer over to the vet's office, and I said, I'll pick her up because I'm not paying for that. And they said, well, you have to pick her up by, 7 in the morning or something. So but they needed, it was really bad, and so yeah, I picked her up and we went to the vet's office, and she had to stay at the vet's office, and so they could keep an eye on her. She was in bad shape. So she seems to know that she needs to stay away from bees. Okay, we got one more to sneak in here that I missed. And I'll let you go. I've been on here Oh my gosh, 55 minutes. Can you believe that? I always say that. Oh. All right. Whew. Well, I do appreciate everybody stopping by and visiting with me. Make sure you make comments. Let me know what's going on. Inquiring minds want to know. And once again, thank you for being my friend here. If you aren't my friend and you'd like to be, just hit that friends button. That's what I call it. It's a subscribe button. And if you want to know when my next video comes up, just hit that bell and that'll bring on the notifications and tell you when I'm on here. And then also give me a thumbs up if you like this video. So thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And send those emails. Show me what you're working on. So I will chat with you later. And thanks for stopping by.